back to the John and Linetia show.
Now made with dolphin-safe tuna.
At last!
Dolphin-safe tuna. Oh, Mr. Kuchai. So many things have happened in the news, and I really didn't want to bring this up, but I guess I'm going to have to because it's something weighing in on my spirit to do this. Today, I would like to speak about Todd Akin. Yes, he's an ache. He's a real ache. For those of you who do not know who this man is, and probably don't care, and I don't care anymore either, but this dude is, he is a U.S. representative for Missouri's 2nd Congressional District and a current candidate for the U.S. Senate. And on August 19th, an interview aired on a St. Louis television station, and Akin was asked about his views on whether women who become pregnant because of rape should have the option of abortion. And he replied, well, you know, people always want to try to make that as one of those things. Well, how do you slice this particularly tough sort of ethical question? First of all, from what I understand from doctors, that's really rare. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down. But let's assume that maybe that didn't work or something. I think there should be some punishment, but the punishment ought to be on the rapist and not attacking the child. Oh, so many things I would like to say to this weird man. But I'm going to use some words that one of my teachers told me at church one time when I was in class. I'm just going to say that this is God's child disguised as an idiot. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. Why in the world would you make a comment like that about women who have been raped? I personally know someone who was raped and became pregnant because of it. And she actually kept the child. So I don't know what kind of, relationship if that child has with its father, or how do you tell a child, this happened and this is why you are here. I don't know. But I don't think that this dude should be speaking at all on women and rape and any type of things that happen to a woman's body at all. Just shut up. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you?
Am I supposed to take the contrarian view?
No, I
don't know. I mean, you know what? It's another far. I don't think he's Tea Party, but he's definitely a far right. You could say radical right wing Republican, and ultimately, he's a not a very experienced politician.
No,
okay?
He's not.
In that there are these talking points that the Republican Party and the Tea Party have, and essentially what he was just trying to do was to continue to come back to certain talking points. So, the question of, the talking point of the Republican Party is no abortion, okay, at all.
Right.
Don't even have women have an option. It should not happen. All the Republican men want women to not have that option, period. Okay? So the question was, what about in the case of rape? And you can kind of figure that in this guy's head, he doesn't want to come out and say, then it should be okay. Because then he will alienate somebody on in his party, someone in the right wing, and he couldn't figure out a way to skirt the issue and not actually answer it. So his brain, which you take a look at a picture of him, he kind of looks like I can't remember in the original Star Trek. In the original
Trek
series, when they visited the planet of pure energy, basically these beings whose heads were larger than normal. It looks like he's got something's bulging in his skull. It's probably fecal matter inside there. Very large forehead. But anyway, his brain kind of went, oh, wait a minute, I won't be trapped by this. So the only thing that he thought he should do is try to turn the statement around and suggest that pregnancy from rape, doesn't happen too often. I mean, think about it. The question was, what if you had a woman who becomes pregnant from rape? And his response was, well, no, they don't. I mean, he basically is being a contrarian no matter what. Look, if this piece of human garbage gets elected, then we know that the country's gone to hell in a handbasket. Okay? At the very least, Missouri. And not a whole lot of women are voting, apparently. So, whatever. I just kind of look at this, and these kind of outrageous statements, these individual outrageous, insane statements seem to only come out of Republican mouths.
It's always like that.
I don't know that it's always like that. Okay. I'm trying to think. I mean, granted, when was the last outrageous Democratic statement? Probably when, President Clinton was trying to rationalize getting BJ in the Oval Office.
Okay, so Republicans do 80%.
I mean, of late, they're so radical, and a lot of it really is not actually having a reasoned opinion other than we will be the opposite of the Democrats or do anything if whatever Obama likes we don't like.
We don't like.
Things like that, So ultimately they're trapped in a box in which they have to be the opposite of everything, and this is a case where he's just not a very good thinker. And he wanted to essentially please his base on this question, but also, finagle around it. And rather than answering the question of, abortion in this case, he decided to go, well, this case doesn't come up because the female body has a way of shutting down.
What you know about the female body, man? Shut up.
Well, he is married, but I don't believe there's any proof that he's had sex.
Nice.
I'm not sure.
Nice.
I'm not sure that he has any children.
In his small defense, he did recant his statement.
That's not defense. You can recant all you want. I mean, that's like Hitler recanting, I shouldn't have done that to the Jews. I am so sorry.
He did recant it.
Yeah,
Let's just say that. And he responded by saying, as a member of Congress, I believe that working to protect the most vulnerable in our society is one of my most important responsibilities.
No, not if you're Republican. You want to get rid of welfare and all that stuff. That's a lie.
And that includes protecting both the unborn and victims of sexual assault.
Yeah, except you can't rationalize between how do you protect one without harming the other.
In reviewing my off-the-cuff remarks, it's clear that I misspoke in this interview, and it does not reflect the deep empathy I hold for the thousands of women who are raped and abused each year.
By him. Allegedly.
That did not say that in this article.
Well, how does he know about these empathy he has for the thousands of women? He must know them personally. Probably because he's a rapist.
And
allegedly.
The another thing that I thought was funny about this is that even Mitt Romney told him to step down.
Mittens did suggest that he went over the top.
Wow.
Way to go, Mitt Man.
Okay. We'll be right back after these words from my dog Camry.
Where's my ball? Where's my ball? Where's my ball? Where's my ball? Can I have a treat? Can I have a treat? Can I have a treat? Wait a minute. I gotta go to town on my nads. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
You're listening to the John and Linetia Show.